We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Boston Red Sox and the Chicago Cubs. Almost time for these two to square off right after this. Drew Smyly gets the call for Game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're looking at a real solid starting pitcher right here. You take a look at that ERA, anywhere between 3.5 and 4. But I'll tell you what he does know how to do. He knows how to get people out, and he can minimize the damage. He knows how to control the running game. He does a lot of things right. And if he does all those things, expect a real solid performance in this one.
Now at the plate, Alex Verdugo. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. First delivery to him on the way. And he fouls this one off.
First pitch, 7:06.
Wind up and the 0-1. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Big swing, but a little dribbler here to the right side of the mound. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, I'm definitely excited to watch Rafael Devers in this one. Looking at his stats, I was really impressed with the fact that he's hit 4 bombs in his last 10 games. Lately, he's been the guy to watch, and I think he's ready to do some more damage right now.
At the plate, Pablo Reyes. Down the third baseline. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
Hey, that's a heck of an effort by the third baseman right there, selling out to try and save extra bases for the pitcher, but it got through.
Yep.
Here now is Rafael Devers. That's a strike to throw down. Not in time as he steals second.
Well, he's certainly doing his best to get his team out to an early lead. Picks up the single and then decides that's not good enough, so he swipes second to get into scoring position. Now we'll see if the guys can pick him up.
And there's a base hit on the line. Throw comes into third now, so they're at the corners here with only one out.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Standing in now, Tristan Casas, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
And it's 1-2.
2 strikes.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Has a look, now the pitch.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
The 3-2 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Bellinger's under it. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
The shortstop,
Standing in, Trevor Story, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The 0-1 on its way. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Story is a strong defender playing up the middle in the infield. He's got great hands, good range, the big arm, and those skills are not lost on his teammates, his coaches, or his front office for that matter.
Yeah, he has the ability. What I love about this ball player, he's got such a great internal clock. It seems like it's bang bang at first every time, but the guy's out. He's got sure hands and an accurate throwing arm.
All even now, 2-2. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
The payoff pitch. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. Hard hit to first. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. Red Sox settle for just the 1. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. Boston's out in front, 1-0. Chris Sale, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be a fun one to watch. This guy's been around the block for a while, but he's having a rock-solid season with a real good ERA. It'll be really interesting to see how he attacks his opposing lineup.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
No left fielder, Ian.
Now here's the pitch. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Yeah, Matty, this team's in the grind part of their schedule right now. Just had a short homestand, able to say hello to the family, kiss the wife, tuck the kids in at night, and they're back on the road again. This should be interesting to see the energy this team plays with today.
Behind 0-2 now. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussion at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
Into the box now, Suzuki. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Stepping in, Patrick Wisdom. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. There's that circle change of his, but it's outside for ball 1.
Back-to-back strikeouts in the first right here. Pitcher is setting the tone, pounding the zone.
A ball and a strike.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Hit hard on the ground to second. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So they get a 2-out base runner here following the base hit, and that leads us to check out the league leaders in team batting average. And you can see that these guys are, as we speak, 4th in the NL in that category. The next batter, Jeimer Candelario, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Hey, I know the tying runs at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
The 0-1 pitch. A check on first by Sale, and the runner back easily. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Cubs. They still trail 1-0. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Yoshida.
Number 7.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Hey.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch.
I got the count 1-2.
Fouled off. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out.
That is 7.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
Into the box, Jarren Duran. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Red Sox on top in the early going. 1-0 as we play the second. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And now the count is full for the Boston center fielder.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
Inside, he misses ball 4. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Connor Wong. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. No balls and a strike to count. Now a throw over. Runner back safely. Duran stands at first with 1 out. Strike 2.
Hey, back-to-back, same pitch, same spot. Don't be shocked if he goes right back out there. If I'm a hitter, that's where I'm sitting. Everyone would think he wants to go somewhere else. He might go right exactly to the same spot.
Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. One and 2 to the Red Sox catcher. Now a move over to first, and the runner back. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Red Sox lead it 1-0. Cody Bellinger at the plate now, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
Cody Bellinger.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And it's fouled away. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
And he misses there. 1-2.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number 1.
Batting fifth.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that brings up the former number 1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. Grounded back up the middle. And that's the second out.
Batting seventh. The second baseman, number 5.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Christopher Morrow. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Sales ready. Here comes the first pitch.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike. Fouled away. Ready to deliver the 1-2. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first. Gets him, and the side is retired. Stepping in, Chris Sale. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third. And looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. Nothing in 1.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some four-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
1-1 to the Boston pitcher. And he's way off balance with the swing there. And the knuckle curve freezes him as he becomes out number 1. Digging in now, Alex Verdugo. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Long run for the right fielder. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Number 19.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Pablo Reyes. He reached on a single in his first try. Now here's the pitch. And a ball 1-0. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now the 1-1 pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss on the knuckle curve, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox, but they hold a 1-0 lead.
We're just about set to go here as the Cubs come to bat in the 3rd inning, and Chicago fans have been fortunate to watch one of the best offenses around this season. They lead all of baseball in runs scored, and maybe the primary reason for that? Home runs. They lead the majors in that category as well. One player told me that pretty much top to bottom, every guy is capable of getting into one. But what really sets them apart, he said, is that they don't have an all-or-nothing approach. They know home runs will come, so getting guys on the bases leads to 2- and 3-run homers instead of just solo shots. Sounds simple, but we all know it's anything but. Matt?
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. 2-0 now. And he swings right through it there. 2-1.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
2-2 to the Cubs catcher. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
This is in the air out to straightaway center. Duran has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. And with that, we'll give you a quick look at our current standings in the AL East.
Smyly.
Ready now, Drew Smyly. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the pitch.
Ball 1.
Can't fall behind against a pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
The 2-0. Taken strike one on the inside corner. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
The 2-1. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the former first-rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. One ball and one strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. Two out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes. The count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Sale has his target. Here's his offering. Fastball is outside, and it's full now, 3-2.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
The 3-2 pitch. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is start of the 4th upcoming. But first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Rafael Devers is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Right down Main Street, caught him looking.
Now batting.
Striding in for Boston, Tristan Casas picked up an RBI on a sac fly in his first appearance. And now a pitch on the way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Now a big swing, and this ball is crushed out to deep center field, into the bleachers, and gone.
Yeah, and it looks like at least one player is having a night to remember. He drove in their only run earlier in the game and continues to hot hand with a deep one into the night sky.
Trevor Story is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And he misses again, 2-0. Now a ball hit foul down the line in right and in amongst the fans. The 2-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike two.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Hit out towards second. He's got it. And there are two away now. Now at the plate, Yoshida comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike to.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
The center fielder, number 16, Jaron Duran.
To the plate now, Jaron Duran, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Breaking ball stays high and misses for a ball. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And he fouls this one off. Here he comes again, 1-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. The Red Sox ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Suzuki.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
The 1-1 home. A bouncer to the left side. And a good throw gets him, 1 gone.
Now batting.
So in now for Chicago, Patrick Wisdom. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball one.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
And he falls behind now, 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Fouled off. One out, nobody on. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
Now batting. The first base.
Digging in, Jeimer Candelario. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Sale into the windup. First pitch on the way. Yanked on the ground down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
So here's Cody Bellinger.
He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Off the plate, ball.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
Hey, a 2-out single isn't all that bad, but it can be when you've got this part of the lineup coming up.
The 1-0 delivery. No runs, 2 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. And that's going to be high, 2-2 now.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Still 2-2. From the stretch, and he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. New inning set to get underway, and next to hit is the catcher, Connor Wong. Hit the other way out toward right field. Suzuki is there. 1 pitch, 1 out.
Now batting.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that means the pitcher hits next. Enter Chris Sale. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's fouled away. Inner third let go. It's a called strike. Swing, and he popped him up over in foul territory back behind third. Wisdom is over now, and he's got it for route number 2. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that brings up the outfielder Alex Verdugo. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line hard, but foul. Now the 0-2 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Happ is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Red Sox go down 1-2-3 as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago, back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. The windup and the 0-1.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. 1-2.
Count is 1-2.
Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1. At the plate, Christopher Morrow. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Two balls and no strikes. One out, nobody on. Big cut at the 2-0 slider, but he comes up empty, 2-1.
Hey, I can understand this batter's frustration right here. He's trying to be aggressive and get something going for his team. They are getting shut out in the 5th inning, but that's exactly why they're getting shut out. You need to keyhole and stay on the attack and make this pitcher come in the middle of the plate.
And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. So stepping in, Yan Gomes. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Sale has his target. Here's the first pitch. And this is pulled fouled as he was way out in front there. The 0-1 delivery. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this starter a little bit more uncomfortable. 1 strike away from.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that. So coming to the plate, Pablo Reyes. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Sinker's in there, no balls and a strike. And he takes strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, 1 gone.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder, all the time, and that's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at-bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
Rafael Devers is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. He's through first and hustling for second. And that's going to be off the ivy-covered wall.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike one. One out and a runner on second base. Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. 0-2, here it is. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Another one sent foul. Stays alive, still 0-2.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Long run for the right fielder. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Now batting, Trevor Story. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Hey. 0-1, here it comes. Called strike. 0-2.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll hit off the ivy out there. To second now, but he's safe. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Number 7.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go.
Your attention, please.
The Chicago manager up out of the dugout now as he'll make the slow walk to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. Yoshida is at the plate and he checks his swing for ball one. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike one.
Well executed fastball right at the knees. Going to be a long day for this offense if he stays in that spot.
Sharp ground ball to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Nico Horner is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Here's a guy who could use a 3 for 4. He's got that batting average still down in the 190s. 4 home runs and 15 RBIs. Wind up and the 0-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Hit sharply on the ground, and that's going to be a base hit. So a great job off the bench as he's aboard to kick off their half of the inning.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
First delivery to him on the way. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. Into the bleachers and out of here.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
So now to the plate, Suzuki. Yes, he'll take a look at ball one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. This one's down to third. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 16.
Standing in, Patrick Wisdom. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. Still only 1 out in the inning. Ball. 1-1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Here's the pitch. A ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
At the plate, Jeimer Candelario. As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0 home.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive, not being very aggressive right now.
High and away, not close. 3-0.
No surprise here that they're working around this big boy. Certainly not going to let this guy tie the game up with something fat out over the heart of the plate.
Swinging on 3-0. Now 3 balls and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he misses the circle change there, and it's 3-2. Now a ball hit towards Story at short. Scooped up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 2 for the Cubs in the inning on the strength of this 2-run home run. Bottom third of the order, 7, 8, 9 due up to start the 7th. It's the Red Sox 3 and the Cubs 2. Tyler Duffy is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 65, Tyler Duffy.
7th inning ready to roll. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Jarren Duran.
Jarren Duran.
Now here's the pitch.
Nope. Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0 home. Lifted the other way to left center. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Connor Wong.
At the plate, Connor Wong. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Hit back up the middle. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
Hey, that's nice execution right there. Swung through the first slider, got it again, stayed tall, kept his hands back, didn't try and do too much, and delivered a nice base hit.
Expecting a potential bunt, the corner infielders come way in to try to protect. Standing in now, Chris Sale. And look out. Oh, that ran in and got him. And intentional or not, you do not want to be hitting pitchers out there. And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Little certainly comes at you with the big fastball, but the only knock on it is the apparent lack of control he has over that pitch. Might not always know where it's going, and that can make things a little dicey for pitching coaches. Ready once again, Pablo Reyes. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Swing and a line drive. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. And the throw to first will be in time, so the Red Sox come up empty, and the inning is over. Boston strands a couple. They're up 3-2. Bottom of the inning now, and that brings in the former National League Rookie of the Year, Cody Bellinger.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike. Rounded softly down the line toward first. And there's one down now. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. A ball and no strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled away. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a miss, strike 2.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game. Into the box now, Christopher Morrow. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. 2 out, nobody on. Count now, a ball and a strike. Back up the middle. Oh, way to get dirty to first. What a play. Ready to begin the 8th, and that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers. First pitch on its way.
Count 1-0.
Devers, right field and carrying well. Looking up is the right fielder. Gone!
And this is big right here. It's one thing to be winning late in the game, but going up by 2 runs makes a huge difference. Now their bullpen doesn't have to be perfect, just good. Takes a lot of pressure off, especially when you're on the road.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 is taken, strike 1.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
A ball and 2 strikes now. No outs, nobody on. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
There's ball 4. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Number 74 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Trevor Story is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching. Well, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
Yoshida stands in as he looks at a called strike. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first 2 pitches were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
Line drive to left. Happ is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first down. Next up for the Red Sox, Jarren Duran. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. From the stretch. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Late swing and a ball line foul into the seats past the third base dugout. Now a swing and a ball foul tipped at the plate, and oh boy, that got the home plate umpire right in the arm too.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
Count even at 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
The 2-2. This is on the ground over to first. Reined in. One there. Onto the pitcher covering, and it's in time. A double play, and the inning is over. The Red Sox. Now at the plate, Yan Gomes. Last time up.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Great mid-AB adjustment right there. Swung at the first high fastball and was able to take the second one.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Line, that's a base hit into left field. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
And here's the thing from a pitcher's perspective. You look at this line and you think, wow, he's been sitting guys down all game long, and that's true. But on the flip side, his pitch count is up there. You have to wonder if he might be starting to get a little bit tired in this one.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts.
The batter, number 74.
Miguel Amaya will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
He's hitting to the Cubs. Number 6, Miguel Amaya.
Popped up. Reyes is there for it. One away.
The left fielder, number 8, Ian.
So one gone here in the Chicago 8th, and that'll bring up the former first rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He's set. Here it comes. Check swing called strike. 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Hey, now he's got me confused up here. This is a known sinker baller out on the mound trying to roll a double play, and he throws him a four-seamer.
Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2.
Every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike three.
No hitter is ever going to feel good about taking the hat trick with 3 strikeouts in a game, but I will say he's not the first guy to have a terrible game against my man on the mound. And you know what? He won't be the last. We all know he's one of the best in the business for a reason.
Suzuki stands in as he swings and misses for strike one. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1 hit to short. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Michael Rooker enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. All set to start the 9th in this one, and now it'll be the catcher, Connor Wong. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Hit in the air to shallow center. Giving chase is Bellinger. He can't get there as it falls in.
Hey, this looks like it could be a potential add-on inning here in the 9th. Add-on gives some breathing room to their pitcher going into the bottom of the inning, D-Row.
Yeah, you love when the offense stays aggressive. And you also like giving your relief pitcher a chance to breathe a little bit, not having to come out there with just a 1-run lead.
The cutter runs outside, ball 1. A runner at first with no outs here. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Grounder down the line at third, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. From the belt, the pitch. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Right fielder looking up. Gone. At the plate, Alex Verdugo. And Dan, after that home run, it looks like they might be able to end this losing streak that they've been mired in.
Yeah, and a win at this level feels really good, especially when it's been a while. They're on their way if they can play well the rest of the game.
With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Manny V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Hap has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. Riding in, Pablo Reyes. He was a ground out victim last time up. In there, strike 1.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him. He comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
Keenan Thompson takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. He's got it. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball, and that ends the inning. For the Red Sox, Caleb Ward, the 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Leading off for the Cubs.
All set for the bottom of the 9th. And next will be the imposing power bat, Patrick Wisdom. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. The pitch. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 9, Jeimer Candelario.
Stepping in now, Jeimer Candelario. The swing and lift a ball fouled off to the left and out of play. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
The center fielder, number 24.
Striding in once again, Cody Bellinger. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Swing and a miss. Blew it right by him at 96. It's a ball and a strike. And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. And this will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order too.
The Cubs are down to their final strike here. Well hit, but right into the teeth of the shift. Oh, what a stop. What a play. And just like that, this one is